What's good, YouTube? Supreme Saiyan here, back at it again with another video, and with the most worst consistent stream schedule known to mankind. I'm here with Go Brother U549. You probably won't be able to hear him because if I took mic monitoring off, you would hear my echo for 5 freaking years. Anyway, you might be wondering, why are we in a random Roblox game instead of playing Grounded again? Well, if I gotta be brutally honest with you, kinda strayed away from Grounded. Might go back to the game later, but for now, I've been playing a lot of FNAF TD, as you can tell from my 422 wins, and a new update came out. So sadly, I'm not on a new account, but anyway, something that I see a lot of people not noticing in this new update is how the Freddle character works. The character you have to spend actual money for. Oh my god! And he doesn't work properly, and I'm going to show you exactly what's wrong with it, and if by some miracle a developer or somebody sees this, please fix it, because this character that costs actual money doesn't function correctly. And I will show you in-game on an easy level so I can show it what exactly I mean. Also, for anybody who actually does play this game, I hope y'all are having a good time with this new update. For me, it's kind of okay. I mean, still doing the same farming. Anyway, to the actual content of today's video. A certain character called Freddle! This little guy! As you may see, I have Puppet's Nightmare on him. He does 750 damage, but he's a summon character, which you can see by this little guy right here running around. And, yeah, okay. See how he only did 500 damage, but the damage on my Freddle is a lot more than that? Yeah, that's not a confusing thing. On base, without Puppet's Nightmare modification, he only does 500. Which means the Freddle coming out here only has 500 health. And they're like, they kind of throw themselves at the enemy and hurt him a lot. But you can see, though, the damage isn't adding up. It's not doing the 750 damage as advertised. And I think that's because they weren't coded correctly for modifiers. If you try to buff them with a damage buff or with a modifier like Puppet's Nightmare, it doesn't actually affect their little Freddles that come out. Which is a problem. No matter how much, the only thing that upgrades the Freddles that come out is leveling up the actual character itself, like this. But at the same time, I'm supposed to be doing, each Freddle should have 1500 HP. But they're not going to. And you're going to see soon exactly why that means. Or what I mean by that. So upgrade each one to level 2. And also, yeah, they don't instantly change, which is kind of weird. That takes them like a round or two. Right there, though. Now they only have 1000 HP. Even though they should be having 1500. And this is a consistent issue until you get them to level, I think it's, yeah, level 4. Which sucks, because these guys could be really good, but when modifiers don't matter, and buffing doesn't matter, you have a character who is kind of worthless. And also, for a paid character, this character you have to buy with real money, or real Robux, which cost real money. So I hope that they fix this, and make it so that the Freddles that come out have the same amount of health as these guys have as damage. But am I going to have high hope? Probably not, because the Cup Tank still has a similar issue from the military event. The only one who doesn't have this issue as a summoner character is Commando Endo, and that's because he doesn't actually summon people who ram into the enemy, he summons people who shoot the enemy. So, for them it's okay, because they just increase their damage. But to me this is still a big issue. Like, paying a decent amount of Robux, it's 249, which is around 250. And, I know I'm not beating the dead horse here, but, yeah, I would be pretty disappointed if, you know, I got this, and the only thing that affected it was, maybe even a shiny. I think the shiny one might be the only one that maybe affects it, because that's what happens with the shiny Endo. But, yeah. So I'll skip it probably to the boss fight, because these Freddles should be able to deal with it. If not, then, I'll cut to when we're, that ain't good. Can we clutch it out? Thanks, Freddles. But see, they have 4,500 damage, but the Freddles only have 3,000 HP. which is a problem, because that means they're not actually dealing 4,500, which is even more crazy when I add an endo to the mix, because an endo makes it do a lot more damage. I'll wait till I max it out. Oh, are you serious? Do you not give me points for hitting an enemy? Oh my gosh, they don't. So, yeah, another thing that I hope they either add or fix, I don't know if it was intended, is these guys don't give money when they attack somebody. That's kind of garbage. But anyway, now the Freddles, with this damage buff, should be having 6,975 health. Does this look like 6,975 health to you? So, no it doesn't. Which is sad, because I would really love to see a high health Freddle running down the aisle just murking things. But that's not what's happening, because no modifier matters on these guys. Range doesn't matter, because summoners work with like almost infinite range. And even if they didn't, you just place them at the entrances and they do their thing. So I have two possible solutions to this issue. And right as the boss is about to come out, they will kill this boss, and I will show it. Also, there's another bug where it doesn't actually show the damage they deal, but they still hurt them. See right there, it died to it, but it'll do damage. Anyway, my two potential fixes. One, fix the health damage threshold. So make the Freddles have the same amount of health as these guys have damage. Or make the Freddles actually have an attack that does damage, and the Freddles are a side plot, or a side attack. Kind of like the Commando Endo. I don't know which one would be easier, I'm not a game developer, but I hope one of those happens, because this is a really cool concept of a character, and I hate to see it go down like this when, you know, I paid Robux for this character. Also, yeah, Commando Endo still sucks. His small buff he got did not help him at all. Sorry to say. His DPS is still really bad, even as like a beginner character. And I know I have Tarnished Bonnie, so I don't really have any room to talk, but yeah, this guy's like the best in the game. Yeah, I didn't even set down Tarnished Bonnie. They did handle it by themselves. It's just, I hate how the game is like that. I'll let down this video, probably make it short, small little thing, a small little gripe with the Freddles. But yeah, if this does get some views, should I make more videos on FNAF TD? It's a game I enjoy, and see y'all next time. Supreme Saiyan out.